Thanks for joining us here on KGW Plus. I'm Stephanie Domerat. Rod Hill will join us in a moment with a look at your weather. But first, let's begin with this afternoon's top stories. Today, Oregon's short legislative session gets underway as lawmakers confront hundreds of millions of dollars in lost funding. This after the federal government slashed $900 million in funds to Oregon's budget. Leaders will also focus on filling a nearly $300 million budget gap in the Department of Transportation, with Democrats long arguing for more funding and Republicans saying ODOT already has enough money to accomplish its primary objectives. Detectives with Salem police are investigating two separate cases of suspicious deaths. The first happened after 1 o'clock Friday afternoon when police were first called to a home off Dark Forest Place Northeast. When they arrived, they found a woman's body. And then around 6:30 that evening, they responded near Wallace Marine Park, where they found another woman's body. Right now, officials say they don't see a connection between these two cases, and they say there is no threat to the public. U.S. skiing superstar Lindsey Vonn's much-anticipated Olympic comeback is up in the air. She was one of 3 skiers to crash on a run in Switzerland last Friday and was airlifted to a hospital, later posting that she injured her left knee. Vonn skipped the World Cup Super G race on Saturday, but her coach told the Associated Press that she remains on track for the Olympics. Her first Olympic race is set to take place in just 8 days. If she is cleared to compete, this will be Vonn's 5th Olympic Games. All right, let's turn now to your weather headlines this afternoon. Let's give you a live look at our Salem sky cam looking over the Capitol. A beautiful day down there, a bit sunnier and warmer than here in the Rose City. Let's get to Rod Hill with a look at that.
That is the pattern, though, that we are expecting to eventually inch northward and come up into Portland. It is 56 degrees in Salem. Weather modeling still insists that you folks in our capital will hit 60 this afternoon, with partly sunny to maybe even mostly sunny skies. Now, we do have the thicker cloud cover holding in Portland and Vancouver. Here's the springs at the waterfront, all dry across the Columbia. This was kind of the southern edge of where it was raining this morning, but now all dry as the rain has shifted northward. It's 48 degrees thanks to the cloudy skies, and we should at least make it up to 53, 54 this afternoon. There's not much wind out there, so really a pretty nice day shaping up. The 7-day, just like that, gets us into a fairly lengthy dry streak that starts tomorrow. We'll have that forecast for you coming up in just a bit. Back to you.
All right, we'll see you then, Rod. Thank you. Developing news this afternoon, the Clackamas County Sheriff's Office is asking for victims to reach out after they arrested a man on multiple rape charges. 24-year-old Jacob Koser is also accused of strangulation, assault, menacing, and more. Detectives believe he met a victim through Tinder and may have also used the app Pure. He's being held on $500,000 bail. The sheriff's office released his photo in hopes any other victims who recognize him may reach out. Remember, if you or someone you know is a victim of sexual assault, help is available for you 24/7. You can dial the number you see here on your screen, 1-800-656-4673, to reach the National Sexual Assault Hotline anytime. In Newburgh, an investigation is underway for a large house fire over the weekend. It happened just before 8 Saturday night along Old Parrot Mountain Road. Firefighters responded, and it was a difficult fire to fight by nearly a half-mile-long driveway and a lack of nearby fire hydrants. One person was taken to the hospital. This afternoon, we are hearing reaction from protesters and lawmakers after some protesters were tear-gassed outside the Portland Ice facility on Saturday. That includes some children, sparking protests throughout the weekend at the ice building. Sunrise reporter Thomas Schultz has more.
Hundreds of people marched from City Hall in downtown Portland down to the ice facility in South Portland after federal agents dispensed tear gas on Saturday. Here's some video captured by a protester of a young girl having her eyes flushed out after federal agents gassed protesters following a union rally where thousands of people marched to the ice facility. We spoke to the man who took the video. Here's what he said.
Her crying and, saying it hurts, and the medic saying, like, I know, but it's going to get better. Keep blinking, keep spitting to get the gas out. And I just thought, what have we come to?
Over the weekend, Governor Tina Kotek said she believed excessive force was used in Portland, saying federal agents must stop the indiscriminate and unlawful uses of crowd control tools. Portland Mayor Keith Wilson added the city is moving swiftly to impose a fee on detention facilities that use chemical agents. That ordinance went into effect last month. Still, some protesters say it's not enough.
Fines is not the way that we're going to address this emergency. We need emergency legislation to shut down the building and prevent them from continuing to tear gas our communities.
We reached out to the Department of Homeland Security for comment about this. We didn't hear back. Meanwhile, Portland police say they didn't make any arrests at the ICE facility Saturday night. The Bureau also adds that Portland police did not dispense any munitions. In downtown Portland, Thomas Schultz, KGW News.
For us, it was a blast. It's not something you get to do every day.
Still ahead, one step closer to a Super Bowl rematch, leaving many houses divided along team lines. How one Washington couple is feeling after they predicted this matchup at their wedding back in September. We'll be right back.
The KGW Plus TV app, streaming 24/7. Local news from the team you trust on your time. Track how the weather will impact your day.
Certainly becoming increasingly hazardous.
Extended, continuous coverage of breaking news live from the scene.
That snowpack is still heavy.
Go deeper with in-depth interviews and exclusive reporting. All the local news you need, live or on demand. KGW Plus. Download on your TV and watch for free. The KGW Plus TV app, streaming 24/7. Local news from the team you trust. Track how the weather will impact your day. Breaking news live from the scene. All the local news you need. KGW Plus. Download on your TV and watch for free. On Weather Impact Alert Days, stay informed, prepared, and connected with KGW and KGW Plus. Coverage that alerts you to what's coming and how it will impact you. Watch extended weather coverage on KGW Plus.
Well, Super Bowl 60 and the moment of truth in Santa Clara is now within reach. The Seattle Seahawks have touched down in California. The final stop on an epic journey that's led them to the grandest stage in football. The team will enter the Super Bowl on a 9-game winning streak. They've got some momentum. The last time the two teams played against each other with a Lombardi trophy on the line, the Patriots came out on top. We'll see. And a Yakima couple's NFL-style wedding predicted the Super Bowl 60 matchup. The Seahawks groom and Patriots bride kicked off their marriage in September at the start of the season. And now, like many others, they're heading into Super Bowl weekend with a house divided. Farah Jadran with our affiliate in Seattle has the story.
Entering the field from the tunnel is Yakima bride Stephanie Knupp. Her something blue was in her Patriots jersey. Her groom, Eric Knupp, suited up in his Seahawks best.
Watching her come out with her dad, coming down the aisle, that was probably my favorite. Finally getting to see her, since I didn't get to see her since the day before.
In the playbook, there are X's and O's, hugs and kisses. We are talking about getting married. All football teams have coordinators, or in this case, a wedding coordinator, Stephanie's mom, for the September 20th, 2025 ceremony.
For us, it was a blast. It's not something you get to do every day.
Guests wore their favorite team colors, and instead of blowing bubbles, they waved pom-poms and tiny foam fingers. Trade bouquets of flowers for footballs. Be sure not to fumble. And the cake, a special wedding topper, was the trick play.
We are gathered here today because the most important game is Stephanie and Eric's life. Today we celebrate their touchdown into a lifelong partnership.
That's referee Reverend Christina Van Horn, called up to make sure no one was offside.
It was like a big football game. Everybody was cheering them on. It was wonderful. It was so much love. that I'm still smiling. Every time I talk about it or somebody asks me, I'm just like, it was their love.
Tom Brady wore 12 on the field. So did Stephanie on her Super Bowl wedding day. But we know the meaning of 12 runs deep for Seahawks fans.
Safe to say that Eric is now your favorite 12?
On some days, yeah.
Let's talk Super Bowl 60.
Have you already decided how you'll handle celebrations? Because only one team can win. You guys are the home team, but only the Patriots or the Seahawks can win.
One of us is going to be happy.
Yeah.
And me as a football fan, I love watching a good game. It's like, I love when Seattle beat Denver, but that Seattle-New England game in the Super Bowl, I think is one of the best Super Bowls that they ever played. It was so competitive.
It was right down to the last minute.
I go the Tackle Lights challenges with you. You accumulate for everything. I now pronounce you our Super Bowl champions, Eric and Stephanie. You may now huddle up front for your first kiss as a married couple.
Touchdown!
In this Super Bowl, holding is allowed and encouraged.
I love that. Someone's going to win in that house. Pretty fun. Well, by the way, you can watch in-depth coverage live from Santa Clara leading up to the Super Bowl on the free KGW Plus TV app. We'll be airing an hour-long show starting at 8 o'clock tonight and then each night through Saturday. A reminder, you can watch the Super Bowl 60 right here on KGW. Kickoff is at 3:30 this Sunday afternoon. All right, let's get a quick look at your weather with Rod.
Well, looking at what's happening to our south, this is the camera at Willamette Valley Vineyards in Turner, just south of Salem. And this is the clearing trend that will slowly be inching its way up toward Portland. Your complete forecast is coming up.
The KGW Plus TV app, streaming 24/7. Local news from the team you trust on your time. Track how the weather will impact your day.
Certainly becoming increasingly hazardous.
Extended, continuous coverage of breaking news live from the scene.
That snowpack is still heavy.
Go deeper with in-depth interviews and exclusive reporting. All the local news you need, live or on demand. KGW Plus. Download on your TV and watch for free. On Weather Impact Alert Days, stay informed, prepared, and connected with KGW and KGW Plus. Coverage that alerts you to what's coming and how it will impact you. Watch extended weather coverage on KGW Plus. The KGW Plus TV app, streaming 24/7. Local news from the team you trust. Track how the weather will impact your day. Breaking news live from the scene. All the local news you need. KGW Plus. Download on your TV and watch for free.
Welcome back. Thanks for being with us. Rod joining us now.
Yeah. All right, here's the proclamation. If the Seahawks win the Super Bowl,
okay,
our snowpack will start to build and improve in the coming weeks.
Okay. Wow, that's a big one.
Yeah, I need the Super Bowl champions to be the Seahawks. Here's a look at our Timberline camera, and if you really stare at this, does that look like fresh, powdery snow?
It looks kind of gloomy there, too.
It looks gloomy. Snow looks kind of dirty. I mean, the snow is old. There are people up there. They're still open, both Meadows and Timberline. We reported earlier in the show that Ski Bowl had to shut down their skiing and boarding operation over the weekend due to lack of snow on their hill. They are still operating their tube hill schedule. Here's the temperature at Timberline, slightly above freezing, 34 degrees. Base is up there holding at 36 at Timberline and Meadows. And Ski Bowl at one point, if we went back to about the 10th day of January, we had that burst of snow, and they had about, I think it was 26 inches on the ground at one point. Now they're all the way down to 11. Again, they've only had 2 inches of snow since January 19th. And with less than a foot on the ground, no surprise they had to suspend at least their skiing and boarding operations. And Bachelor's not in great shape, only a base of 27 inches. All right, here's what's going on. The satellite picture's got a little hitch to it, but this system will hold off. The rain that we had this morning is continuing as expected to inch up to the north, and it is kind of tapering off a little bit. Still some rain showing up in Astoria and also clipping near the Kelso, Longview area. And again, that rain's going to continue to break up gradually, and we have the clearing starting to come up from the south. There's still some rain nipping in the corner of Clark County, the northern part of it as well. Futurecast shows all that continuing to move up to the north and break up, and here comes the clearing up from our south. And then once that happens, we're just all dry in the forecast all the way through Friday. If the winds, which are light right now, if they remain light overnight tonight into early tomorrow morning, we'll probably end up with some valley fog. We are expecting at some point, it could happen tonight, maybe it holds off until tomorrow, east winds will start picking up through the Columbia River Gorge. So again, the winds have been light. This is Futurecast. And if you look at the east arrows tomorrow, early afternoon, here's the east wind coming back through the gorge, gusting to about 30 miles per hour, and then that continues on Wednesday, Thursday, and into Friday. Chinook Ways Casino Resort in Lincoln City. Earlier in the show, we saw that south of Depot Bay, it's sunny, but that's still cloudy in Lincoln City. Any moisture there has been only a trace. Here are the clouds still over downtown Portland 48. We do expect these clouds to thin out and for us to gradually become partly sunny. It's also overcast out in the East Gorge. Here's the Oregon Veterans Home camera in the Dalles. 43 is the temperature there. And there's the warm stuff where it is sunny. Eugene 56, Salem 56, Bend is at 55 degrees. Later this afternoon, again, the rain chances should eventually move north of Astoria and Kelso. That would bring us all dry weather. You see the 60 in Salem and the 61 in Albany. 7-day forecast numbers, there is the dry. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Lows in the 30s, highs in the 50s. And right now we've got rain returning over the weekend, both days on Saturday and Sunday, and that is your forecast.
All right, Rod, thank you. Well, coming up after the break, she is small, she's sassy, and she's stealing hearts at the Oregon Zoo. How toddler elephant Tula 2 celebrated her first birthday, drawing huge crowds, bamboo treats, and a whole lot of love. We'll be right back.
We have now issued a weather impact alert.
We could expect conditions in some parts of our area to change drastically pretty soon, right?
And very quickly, yes.
This is significant rainfall coming our way.
You'll definitely want to be extra cautious.
Certainly becoming increasingly hazardous.
We've got the potential for some tree limbs or even trees or power lines to come down.
Of course, when you hear thunder, it's always best to take cover.
On Weather Impact Alert Days, stream extended coverage on KGW+. On Weather Impact Alert Days, stay informed, prepared, and connected with KGW and KGW+. Coverage that alerts you to what's coming and how it will impact you. Watch extended weather coverage on KGW+. The KGW Plus TV app, streaming 24/7. Local news from the team you trust. Track how the weather will impact your day. Breaking news live from the scene. All the local news you need. KGW Plus. Download on your TV and watch for free.
Well, she weighs nearly 1,000 pounds and has been featured on the Today Show, served as honorary Grand Marshal for the Rose Festival. The Oregon Zoo's favorite baby elephant, Tula is celebrating her first birthday. Libby Dowsett joined the crowd for her party at the zoo.
Happy birthday to the two. I hope you are happy today. From Everett.
Everett wasn't the only one excited to celebrate the Oregon Zoo's most popular toddler, Tula.
She's pretty precious and she's very adorable.
They're almost the same age, so he had to come out and celebrate.
The crowd was huge, and Tula was not afraid to strut her stuff. And she didn't seem to mind getting up close and personal with my camera.
She's growing into be quite an imps. You know, she's definitely full of herself. She knows she's the center of attention.
She's just utterly charming.
Keepers say Tula adds a positive dynamic to the zoo's Asian herd. She bonds well with her auntie Shine as they bulk up on some birthday bamboo.
She'll be putting on more weight. She'll be getting bigger as she goes. She'll be getting into more trouble, I'm sure, with, mischief, if you will.
With elephant years similar to human years, trainers say Tula is advanced for a toddler.
Did you see the elephant?
She's coming right up to the cables. She's in a safe place. She knows it.
Staff says Tula will grow safely here, far away from the animal-human conflicts taking the lives of so many elephants around the world. Here, she's backed by her herd and hundreds of other well-wishers.
All right, all together. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Happy birthday to you.
Libby Dowsett, KGW News.
On Weather Impact Alert Days, stay informed, prepared, and connected with KGW and KGW Plus. Coverage that alerts you to what's coming and how it will impact you. Watch extended weather coverage on KGW Plus. The KGW Plus TV app, streaming 24/7. Local news from the team you trust. Track how the weather will impact your day. Breaking news live from the scene. All the local news you need. KGW Plus. Download on your TV and watch for free.
We have now issued a weather impact alert.
We could expect conditions in some parts of our area to change drastically pretty soon, right?
And very quickly, yes.
This is significant rainfall coming our way.
You'll definitely want to be extra cautious.
It's certainly becoming increasingly hazardous.
We've got the potential for some tree limbs or even trees or power lines to come down.
Of course, when you hear thunder, it's always best to take cover.
On Weather Impact Alert Days, stream extended coverage on KGW Plus.
Welcome back. Last night marked the 68th annual Grammy Awards. The ceremony featured powerful performances, preaching on politics, and some big names taking home big awards. David Daniel has the highlights for music's biggest night.
Bad Bunny, debí tirar más fotos.
An overwhelmed Bad Bunny warmed up for the Super Bowl by accepting 3 Grammys, including Album of the Year.
I'm gonna say, eyes out. We don't hate them. We love our people, we love our family, and that's the way to do it, with love.
Immigration was also on the minds of Song of the Year winners Billie Eilish and Phineas.
No one is illegal on stolen land.
and Best New Artist winner Olivia Dean.
I guess I want to say I'm up here as a granddaughter of an immigrant. I'm a product of bravery, and I think those people deserve to be celebrated.
Jelly Roll celebrated Jesus after winning a trio of trophies.
Jesus is for everybody. Jesus is not owned by one political party. Jesus is not owned by no music label. Jesus is Jesus, and anybody can have a relationship with him.
Talk about a trailblazer.
A lengthy in memoriam segment featured Reba McEntire's first ever Grammys performance. And all-star tributes to Ozzy Osbourne and to D'Angelo and Roberta Flack.
I feel like making love. Kendrick Lamar!
The night's biggest winner was Kendrick Lamar with 5 awards, including Record of the Year, giving him 27 lifetime, passing Jay-Z as the Grammy's most awarded rapper.
So I appreciate y'all. God is the glory. Love y'all.
In Hollywood, I'm David Daniel.
All right, and a fun fact from our producer, Kendrick Lamar now ranks in the top 5 Grammy winners of all time. The #1 Grammy winner of all time, Rod, do you want to guess? If I go through the prompt,
it's not Glenn Campbell, so I don't know.
Luther Vandross, you're talking about him?
I like him, yeah.
It's Beyonce with 35 wins.
Now you say
That's
that would have been
not surprising, right?
A good Jeopardy guess, yes.
Yeah, there you go. All right.
An improving afternoon for a lot of us. If you're in Salem, your afternoon can't improve much. You're at 56 right now. You'll probably hit 60. Portland getting up into the mid-50s with thinning cloud cover gradually coming up from the south. And from this point forward, I guess I should say, the next chance of rain doesn't appear until this upcoming weekend.
Oh, fingers crossed, though. We need that snow, especially.
Yeah.
Thanks, Rod. Hey, a reminder, we have added more live news to KGW Plus here at 12:30, also 7 to 9, and at 5:30. Have a great day. We'll see you back here today at 4 o'clock.